Good morning, ladies.
So I have a piece of pepper in my tooth, and I was trying to use an earring back to get an earring to get it out, and then I couldn't get it. So I found a piece of fishing line up here, and still could not get it. It's too thick.
So if she
I'll
has
try not to
pepper in
smile.
her teeth, I want you all
No
to
smiling.
say something. I want you to tell her how beautiful she is.
We have to do a selfie every day now. You're all good. Ready? Okay. For YouTube, we're putting our replays on YouTube. So we'll see.
I just like her filter.
Oh yeah.
And
with
I
the
can
filter
tell,
for sure.
And I smile real big so I can see if I have any pepper in my teeth.
Oh my goodness. Well, let's see. Lisa Caldwell, you were the first one on.
I talked to Lisa
her yesterday.
I did. We had a lovely conversation.
I love that.
About people I know and people she knows.
Best conversations ever. So.
Even though we don't know each other.
That's okay.
Yeah,
that's okay.
It's the way we go.
Well, Sandra Sauer is here, and she says, good morning. Good morning. Pam is here. Good morning to you. Kathy Voth is here. Hello. And there is Susie Castor, and I bet the weather, the weather is hitting us all, but hello to Susie and Carol and Karen McQuillam and Miss Velma.
Good morning.
And Connie Grinnan, and we hope Connie's feeling better.
Mm-hmm.
They had the COVID as the Thanksgiving COVID.
Hate that.
Let's see. Cindy Woods is here,
Mm-hmm.
and Lisa sent me some pictures. Let me pull that up.
Good morning, Lisa.
Of the volcano. But look at how gorgeous this is.
Let me see. I want to see it. Oh, wow.
Isn't that just absolutely beautiful?
Yeah.
And then there is the other one that she sent. Just stunning pictures.
Wow.
Wow. So this is actually making the news here in our area as well. So pretty cool, unless you're one of those affected.
Sandra wants to know if we're supposed to watch for the
No,
pepper
I'm so self-conscious of it
and
now.
I brought it up.
But you know what? We're just gonna go with it.
Yeah.
We're just gonna. At least I don't.
Can
like
I just tell you, I don't
running out of
see
my
it.
nose or
I
something.
don't.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I didn't see it when you were
good.
picking your teeth with an earring. So.
Oh my goodness. There is Miss Jeannie. Good to see you, Jeannie. And Regina. And Regina's already shopping.
You bet.
What did you put on there? Oh, that's on sale too. So
the candles, they're lovely.
So, yeah. Let's see. There is Cindy Nagel, and we saw her yesterday a couple times. Joni Weeks is here. Teresa said, good morning. Thanks for checking on my order yesterday. You are welcome. They got right back with me, which they're working. I'm telling ladies, I would just say, I had a call last night, and I was telling Denise this morning from my rep, and just said, make sure that you are just shipping things as now. Think of now as the deadline.
Right.
Our real deadline for our online store is December 5th. Probably for us, it's going to be, if anything coming out of here is going to be like the 8th or the 10th. We do not want to disappoint you. More than anything, we want you to be happy with your Christmas purchases.
Yeah.
We do not want to disappoint you, but you all need to help us be able to do that. Yeah. And get your orders placed. We're working hard. Abby is just doing a great job filling orders. So yeah, we want to make sure you get your things. But you cannot be a Vicki and shop Christmas Eve or the day before Christmas Eve and expect to have it. So.
I will be honest that this year more than any other, because we were gone for Thanksgiving, I don't have my tree up. Our lights aren't up anywhere, and this is not typical of the Heiselman household. And I'm not really in the. I mean, I'm in the spirit. I was telling Vicki, I'm trying to be joyful, not just because it's Christmas, but to just maintain joy as an inner discipline.
Inner joy. Do you know what our coupon is? Joy.
Joy.
It is our coupon this week.
I knew that. But having said all of that, every
Do you have
morning's
the
a
joy,
struggle.
joy down in your heart?
Yes.
I
yes,
have
yes,
it,
yes.
but it's down there a ways.
It's
down there a ways.
It's down. It's sitting around my hips. Let's be honest.
Oh, Lisa says, say cheese. Yeah, I'm just not going to worry about it because the show must go on.
It will go on.
It will go on. And I will find that piece of pepper and I will conquer it as soon as the show's over. Cindy, good morning, sweet ladies. Pam is here. Good to see you this morning. And Miss Brett. And it is very cold outside.
But I like the way she said it. It's cool outside.
Way cool.
Very
cool.
Way cool.
Chi-Chi's on. She's got a little sunshine, and we kind of have some sunshine. Yeah. So there's that. Ann Anderson is here. Hello to you, Ann. And Carol Barbo. Oh, I'm waiting for my back surgeon watching you. Well, hey. You know what? Yeah. I'm glad we could go with you to your appointment. I think that's awesome.
And Lorraine, good morning. I'm watching from the hospital
that's right.
room.
We talked to Lorraine about, I think you were already gone when she came in.
Yeah.
But she was going to have this done, got her second knee replacement. So she's going to be able to join us. There's always a silver lining.
There is.
And we just hope that the healing goes well and that you are back at it and up and around. And yeah, she had a great attitude going in. So
yeah, and Lisa, I do know your niece Anne, and as it turns out, the first time I met Annie was at a Ramsey seminar.
Oh,
that we took it at the same time.
Awesome.
BJ and I and Annie and what is his name? That's okay. We don't have to. We do not need to call anybody
it's not
out.
Ben.
No.
We know him.
I know his last name.
Let's see.
That's horrible.
It
was like brain toot. Anyway, no, we're like 60 comments behind.
Oh
so
my, Sue Berger. Hello. Good morning. Let's see. LaRue is on. Let's see.
Joni went from 70 yesterday
that's
to 25.
A big drop.
Ouch.
Holy moly, 45 degrees.
So it's a very good friends who flew in from that live here, but they were in Arizona for Thanksgiving, and they're coming back to
yeah. Jill says good morning, making turkey and noodles, and we've already eaten all of our turkey and noodles. I was telling Denise last night because we close at 4 on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
I was actually out of here by about 5 o'clock, which was pretty amazing. I went home and I started my last pot of boiling the turkey carcasses for broth and to get all the turkey off of it. And I started making dinner, and then some friends texted and said, hey, you hungry for Mexican? You want to go to Cancun? We're like 2 kids in a candy store. Yeah. Absolutely. So we quickly put things together. I leave my turkey on simmer, which I think was fine. It worked fine. But I had just chopped a whole pile of onions and celery to make whatever concoction I was going to make for dinner, which still didn't really have a plan. I knew it would involve turkey and celery and onions because I had that in my house. So got in the car and we're down the road a little bit, and I'm like, I smell like onions, like really, really. And I had washed my hands, but I had not changed my clothes. And I was immersed in onion, and Jack was like, we're going to a Mexican restaurant. Yeah. No one will notice. No one said, Lordy, have mercy, you stink like onions. No one said that. They were all very nice, but yeah. Let's see. Anne says, oh my goodness, beautiful, but did Lisa have to leave? No, it's on a different island that she is on. Mary said, hi from chilly Hutchinson. It's colder here than Michigan. I believe it. Let's see, there is Miss Vicki Franklin and, Pat Canoyer.
She's...
Good morning. Need some cheering up. After waiting for 6 weeks and a lot of work, got a call and shipping issue, so flooring is not in.
Oh, that's so
I'm
frustrating.
So sorry. And, yeah. I do feel sorry for you, and I would need cheering up because I would be so excited to have new flooring coming in.
And Lois Hickey, she's missed the last 2 days. Her internet was off after a squirrel ate through the main line.
Oh my goodness!
That almost reminds me of the picture you showed me this morning.
Yeah, I'm not going to show that picture.
No. Those silly squirrels.
Those varmints.
There are varmints, yes.
Lisa said, it is no treat to any residents, praying that it doesn't flow further downhill. Yeah, but it's going to. I would think lava is going to choose the lowest point, which is the ocean. So hopefully there are no houses in the way of that. Sandra said, if it's that big, it might land on your lip. Oh, well. It will
She's
be out
still
of your
talking about the pepper.
I know.
Well, we're
Marianne
106 behind now.
Oh, okay. We'll have to skip. Marianne says, watching while I get my hair done. Yay. Oh, yay. As you know, I love hair day. Every 8 weeks, sometimes 7, sometimes 9.
While I was in North Dakota, I got a text from the one who I really like to do my hair, because she was visiting from where she lives, had come back, and she's like, do you need a trim? Yes, but I can't make it.
In North Dakota.
So no problem.
Goodness.
I have a hairstylist who does great, but I always love reconnecting with my former.
I would have a very hard time divorcing my hair.
It's not a
cutter.
Divorce. Well, it's more of a separation.
It's a separation. It's a separation.
Joint custody.
Don't like that. Sandra said, I need to get in the mood to wrap. Well, let's see. Roxanne is just finished filling food boxes, then delivery this afternoon. Yep. Awesome. That is so awesome. Good morning to Vernita. And there is Anne. She said, sad I missed the show yesterday for all the great deals. We had incredible deals yesterday. Chi-Chi's hoping to get her blue KU tree up today. Well, you'll have to send us a picture, Chi-Chi.
And Ann Anderson is headed to New York tomorrow. How fun.
Whoa, that sounds exciting.
Yes.
Very exciting. I
And
wonder, are you
beautiful.
going to see the Rockettes? That is something I would love to do. We could do a show. Could we do a show?
I don't know.
Oh, no, we can't even. No, we'll practice. We'll practice for 1 o'clock.
Well, there you go.
Oh my goodness. Regina's been in bed since Monday. All 3 of us have it. Not fun. Oh, that is not good.
No, and
Lorene
it's Nate.
says, Nate, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh
we,
my
and
goodness.
we know that we both know. How do we
Yes, as
both
soon as I
not
saw
know?
it, I'm like,
So Lorene says, thank you, sweet ladies. And Lorene is a sweetie pie.
Yeah.
She is just a little jewel. Susie said, got a huge fun box from Adrians yesterday. And I am going to have to skip. We're 131 comments behind. So I hate skipping because I love to know what's going on. So let's see. Radio City Music Hall was fabulous.
Got to see the Christmas Spectacular probably 12 years ago. That's lovely.
I would love to see the Rockettes. I would love that and the Lion King. Probably, if.
How about if the Rockettes did the?
Did you watch the parade, the Thanksgiving Day parade? Okay.
You remember my story about how my turkey looked a lot like a pig? Guess where I was?
Well, Jack recorded it. We just went back and saw highlights. But the Lion King performance at the parade was so unbelievable. I just loved it. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're just gonna have to skip. I'm so sad. Roxanne says, Lois, oh my, it's hard to miss 2 days. Coffee Talk is my favorite. Oh, and we love hearing from you. We love that it's a 2-way conversation, or a 50-way conversation, I should say. Okay, I'm closing my eyes. We are scrolling up and down a little bit, and where do we land? Miss Sandra Sauer. Sandra is going to get a spin. Okay. Give her a good one.
Okay, here we go for Sandra.
Woo!
Woo, woo, woo. Oh. Somebody needs to send me to the back room.
Not quite yet. $12 is going. Let's see. Anne said I made a big crock pot of ham and beans with the leftover ham, and that sounds delicious.
Yep.
Vicki said Mexican is always good. Yes.
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 It is.
I love it. And last night I had chicken fajitas, and they were, of course, delicious. But our friends that we went with, he had the Hawaiian fajitas there, and they are so good. And after his came out, I thought, I should have done the Hawaiian. I love that, but chicken fajitas sounded really good.
Well, when I got home, BJ said he was gonna be running. He needed to get over to our church. They did the decorating at our church last night. We planned to go. My body was hurting after a day here, and I just said, well, maybe if you would just go. And he's happy with that. He's all about it. This is not drudgery for BJ.
No.
He loves it. So
he would entertain all the ladies there.
He would be he wants to be the church janitor when he retires, which I know, long story, no plot. Just stay tuned. We don't know when that happens. But he loves to do that kind of service, and he's just that kind of guy.
Yeah.
All that to say, he ended up being later than he thought he would be, and by the time he got home, so supper, I'm like, okay, pound of hamburger. I quickly ran and bought some buns at the grocery store and some hamburger that was thawed already.
Oh, yeah.
Because I took nothing out.
I get that.
And I made sloppy joes.
And
Easy
your
peasy.
sloppy joes are really good.
Well, thank you.
They are. That. You should share that recipe someday.
I will. I
because
just don't measure anything.
Well, maybe you should
squirt of this, squirt of that.
Yeah.
Taste. Squirt some
Patty
more.
said her dates were off a day, so I am going to recheck 12th, 13, and 14 for White Christmas. Okay, we will do some checking on that, Patty. Let's see. Ooh, Alvita's making chicken vegetable rice soup. Sounds yummy. Abby's got your money in, Sandra, so you are good to go. Lana says, I've seen the Rockettes on the Hallmark movie channel this weekend. It was a really good movie. I hope they replay it because we have recorded several, and I did not get that one recorded. We left for Garden City, and we were on the road all day long, going there, coming back, and I thought about it as we were getting home, but it was already over. So
yeah, we didn't really watch any movies at all over the holiday, mostly because there were littles running around all the time, and so football in the background or basketball was usually the thing that kept the men and the kids happy because there was noise.
Well, if you have Discovery Plus, one thing that I have liked this year is on the holiday movies, they're bringing in people from reality TV shows. Like the last one I watched had Ree Drummond in it.
Oh yeah.
And she was a candy store owner. And some of I've watched 3 of them now that have had different people in it, and I don't watch enough of these shows to know their names.
I wonder if Ben and Aaron.
Yes, they were in the small town people.
Yeah.
What's it called? Hometown.
No.
Yeah, Ben and Laura. No.
Oh goodness. Yeah.
We're having a moment, but the hometown people, they did a great job.
Good thing
in
it's
that
our
movie.
first moment today.
And then there was another one it was the lady from, not Flip It, List It. Love it and list.
Yeah.
Love it or list it.
Yeah.
That lady was in one of them.
Okay.
And I just thought that was kind of neat to incorporate
some
of those things. It made it a little bit different. But the Ree Drummond one was real cute.
Yeah.
And
I have to get those. I mean,
it's on Discovery Plus under the holiday movies.
I don't know if any of you have junior high age or like 10 and up age boys and girls. But BJ and I are listening to a book on Audible that was suggested to us by a friend whose 10-year-old son just went through the I don't know 4 or 5 books like that, loved it, and then the dad read them because the son had liked it so much, and it's called the Wing Feather Saga. Wing Feather, one word, saga. And
that would be good for Ruth.
Yes, and it's
Is it a book or only on Audible?
It's on Audible and it's a book.
And it's
yes,
a book.
It's a book series, and it's about a little boy, and it's in sort of a make-believe world, but it's about a princess and there's dragons and but it's not. It's interesting, and I think Ruth would like it.
I love it. I need ideas for Ruth.
Yeah,
and
but
she loves
the Wing Feather series,
we'll check that out.
It has some, not scary things, but there's drama in it, and there's kind of.
Well, Little House on the Prairie has drama.
Exactly.
You have fires and tornadoes.
Yeah,
and all that.
But it's not. It's make believe kind of things, and
she loves that.
Yeah, so I think that's my recommendation. We as adults,
good idea,
are enjoying it, and if your child liked Harry Potter and some of those kind of books, this is not the sorcery kind of a thing. It's more, and it's not dystopian. It's just a make-believe world that Andrew Peterson is the author of it, and I have just enjoyed it. We listened to it. We're in book 3 now, and we listened to 3 chapters of it last night before we went to bed, because it's just
I love that.
It's just very
this
interesting.
was worth showing up for today. I think it is.
Top tips.
I love that. Let's see. Melanie is on. She says The Lion King on Broadway was beyond spectacular. That was probably the best theatrical performance I've ever seen, and the costumery was amazing. And Melanie, it is just kind of, and I would go see it if it came to Wichita. I would love to see it if it came to Wichita. I know it wouldn't be the same as seeing it on Broadway, but my chances of seeing it on Broadway are pretty much very thin.
A theatrical experience. If you think you don't like musicals, you should still go see music theater at least once and give it a try. We took our daughter Kim and others to Cinderella in St. Louis, as it was one of
I remember that.
It was a Christmas gift that our daughter Emily gave to the family. She bought the tickets for us to go, and we paid for the motel. We drove to St. Louis, and we saw Cinderella, and Kim still talks about it. She goes, I love it. I don't like, musicals as such. She doesn't. But she said it was just magical.
I love it.
In Cinderella, her dress, when they do the fairy godmother scene, she twirls and one dress comes off. I mean, it's like magic, but it's live and in person. It's amazing. Wow. So, cool. So you should definitely put that on your bucket list if you haven't already.
Awesome. Pat says, oh, well, things could always be worse. I have my little corner in the living room where I can curl up and be warm. So many are looking for warmth. Pat, this is why I love Pat.
Yes.
She is the queen of silver linings.
I love it.
And she just can find good in anything.
That's perfect.
And, but Pat, I really feel for you, because I know how excited I would be to have new flooring come in. It would be fabulous.
It would. But
that's often. Would love to see The Lion King. Yeah. You two would be great Rockettes. Well, back in the day in junior high and high school, I was on the drill team, and we like to think we were like the Rockettes. The movies, what were the movies our parents took? 35 millimeter? Was that the movie? The little ones? That would prove it.
8 millimeter.
8 millimeter.
Sorry, 35, 8.
That was a camera.
220, 221.
Anyways, the film would prove otherwise, but we felt like we were pretty good at it, about kicking our legs up. And,
I was never a Rockette. I was never in drill team. I was not a cheerleader. What you need to know about me is that I played in the pep band.
That's okay.
And that's pretty much all I did.
Let's see. I think we're kind of getting through. I think we got 31 that we missed, but yes, Kathy Vogt says
Lion
yes,
King,
support music theater. It is great. Lisa said, I just saw The Lion King last December in Denver. I should look to see where they're playing. Marge said, I saw it in LA years ago. It was amazing. Love that. Lisa said, my husband and I chose new granite countertops last April, and the granite is still not here. We ordered new appliances. They've been sitting at a store in Hayes since July. They keep telling us it's a shipping issue. You know, Lisa, I hate to just, the shipping is such an issue. It's affected every aspect of our lives, from food to flooring to countertops to clothing that doesn't come in. I mean,
I have a surplus right now of medical supplies in case it causes issues with that. Since I wear an insulin pump, I kind of am ahead a little bit. And I'm grateful that I'm able to be that way. But
let's see. Chi-Chi said, my kids saw the Rockettes Christmas show 12 years ago. They had one night in New York City. I can't see if they worded you're covering it. Our thing is covering your sentence up. Something disappointed.
Never disappointed.
Never disappointed, maybe.
Or my
and she's even got the little Rockette dancer legs. So Alvita said, Lisa, that's a long time. I guess a lot of granite comes from China. Yes, because Lana says the last live performance was at Century 2, and it was the Jersey Boys. Absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
We saw them years ago with a buying group in Las Vegas, and they were fabulous. Lisa said our granite is coming from South America. At least that's what she told us. And yeah, I'm sure there's granite all over the world, probably different kinds. Her son was disappointed. I'll tell you about a guy that was disappointed, and that's one time when we were in Vegas, staying with our friend Carmen, and you had to go listen to a whole spiel on a timeshare, and you got free tickets somewhere. And after listening to this thing for 2 or 3 hours, or as Jack tells the story, 11 hours, we got tickets to see Menopause the musical. There were only 2 men in the audience, and one of them was blind, and it wasn't Jack. And he was so miserable. He was so miserable. And pretty much we've had to drag him to any show since then when we're gone. But let's see. Patty said it took 4 months, Patty Unruh, it took 4 months for all of my new bathroom materials to come in. Only took them 3 days to install everything, and I love it. We get it. We totally get it.
Yeah.
Alvita says she saw the Rockettes in Branson.
Wow,
that is cool.
Nice.
That is cool. I think somebody should go to work here today, and I think it might be the two.
I vote for you. I vote Vicki goes to work.
Alrighty.
All in favor.
I'll see you. You can just talk to the ladies, and we'll see you. We'll see you back here at 1:00. But I think we better go get some things done. And we love hanging out with you guys, and just appreciate you very much.
Yeah.
We'll see you at 1:00. Bye-bye.
Gotta get around here.
Chi-Chi loved Menopause the musical. I loved it. It was a great show. Not Jack, not so much.